Hi, this is Verb T, and you are checking out a UKHH.com exclusive, www.ukhh.com. You're probably already there, so you already know that. The Morning Process album by me, Verb T, on High Focus Records. That's out right now. Go and check it out. Best thing I've ever done in my opinion, so hope you feel the same way. See, I feel the air of desperation, it's all around, but that's not a point of view that I'm taking. My chest aching, a major loss of patience, too many trapped not knowing how to escape it. Imagine freedom, with no fear to express, not scared of rejection. Now let's think of that place where we actually conversate, rather than I talk, you just wait, not listening until I'm finished so you can say what you want to say. I tuned out, now I've gone away. I'm on a cloud, I'm trying to get higher, like the drugs wore off, my soul on fire, burning up my inside. Some say I sing the blues. I guess they only saw my path through and didn't see the final destination that I took it to. I hold a mirror to them clowns like, look at you. And then the clown stood still like he couldn't move, couldn't choose a path. Them footsteps in the dark got you frozen. See, I'm flows apart from your average. You a little angry like Bonaparte, Napoleon. Shoulda known, man, they're smelling the petroleum jelly lubed up to get up. I said get up, you lazy little fuck. Never took a chance, so you're staying in the rut. Barely getting by and we know it ain't enough. Man, some say I sing the blues. I guess they only saw my path through and didn't see the final destination that I took it to. See, real love is what I need it to be, or something equally deep, like belief in the dream. Signing on the dotted line is what they're eager to be. But tell me this, how the hell can you be free on a leash? It's funny how some people agree on a fee, but then they never honor the promise. That's feeble and weak, always up to par. You can catch T on the green, a bunch of onlookers saying, wow, he's a machine. Hearts on my sleeve, all the people can see. I lay my cards on the table, you can read them and weep. In the deep and asleep, meaning comatose, home alone, but still I roam a zone distant and overload systems. The piston that makes the engine run, boy I'm muddled, but I still stay slicker than the oil puddle. Avoid the rubble, stepping over wreckage from a place where we read about death over breakfast. News is getting too depressing, check the other channel. See the weight on my shoulders, so crushed and mangled. Morning Process, out now. So basically the Morning Process, the name obviously comes from this morning, as in waking up in the morning. The album is about sort of waking up, coming to a realization. I kind of called it that just because, you know, I've got a real busy life with, you know, family life, music life, not sleeping a lot, and sometimes you just kind of don't know where you are, and it's just, I kind of just feel like with this album I kind of found something that woke me up to sort of how I should be doing things. The album started off, I had beats from a producer called JJ Malone that I started writing to, and that's what made me want to do a new album. I was kind of inspired by the beats that I had from him. I record everything with Chemo at Kilimanjaro Studios, you know what I mean? I think that's, personally, I just like working with the guy, you know, it just always sort of comes out well. He knows exactly how I want things to sound. We've got a lot of the same ideas about how to structure tracks, and he's just real easy to work with. So when I was working there with him, he gave me a beat, and on that beat I did quite a sort of autobiographical sort of track, just about, you know, me as a kid and then building up, and then the second verse sort of went off a bit. But from that I kind of had the idea that, you know, I have kind of got a lot to say just about myself and just my growth throughout the years of being in UK hip-hop. So that kind of set the tone in a way. I had the JJ tracks, which was kind of, you know, the soulful stuff that people might have heard from me before, but, you know, with a sort of, you know, his drums are just so hitting. It's kind of, when I played the tracks live, tested them out, they got a real good response, because as well as being soulful, they are quite heavy. So my whole idea was to keep the smooth approach, but just get something that, you know, that I could perform live and that I could really show, you know, a different energy on, you know, because a lot of people, when they send me beats, they send me stuff called like smooth jazz and chilled out vibes, and that's cool. I do love those sort of chilled out beats, but that's not the only thing I'd like to do. So on this album there's a mix of sort of more banging beats, and then there's still the sort of smooth side there, but I've also tried to combine the two, because I think you can do both. I think people like it when there's something with, you know, a strong beat that they can kind of dance to and move to and stuff, but then at the same time it's real nice musically as well, so, you know, they can kind of get into it from that angle. And then I've got a real nice beat from Pete Cannon on there. I made a few beats myself, and then what really sort of spurred me on to finish the album was when I was working on the 4 Hours album. I got some beats off Leaf Dog, which were like the Morning Process beat, the Said and Done beat, which were the first 2 singles, and that really just gave me the sort of energy, because that dude's just got a mad energy. Like, just being around him is like quite inspiring, because he's just constantly creative. And that's what really made me sort of, I just fed off that energy, and that's what made me finish the album. And just, you know, I was a real merciless with the track list as well. Like I put out an EP of tracks called the More Dynamite EP, which was me and JJ Malone. I put them out because I loved all the tracks, but I just had to be brutal with the track list. And there's a few tracks me and Leaf did that didn't make it. You know, a few tracks I did with Chemo that didn't go on there. You know, I just kind of feel like an album, it can't be too long. I think I just wanted this to be a rounded project. And then, you know, the features, in terms of the features, like I got Scribbler and Capo on the same track. They both like the same beat that I made. I just thought their voices, you know, they both got very distinctive styles and flows, and so I put them both on the same track, and that's one of my favourite tracks on there. It's called Snake Plissken. And I've also got like the High Focus guys on there, so I got BVA from the Owls, I've got Flip Tricks, Jam Baxter, I've got my boy Charisma from Nottingham as well, formerly of Out the Ville. That's a track with me, Charisma, Jam Baxter and Flip Tricks. That's like, again, it's my beat. That's kind of what I wanted to do for my beats. Once I lay the beat down, I don't always find it easy to write more than a verse to my own stuff. So I just got them guys to sort of help bring a bit of extra energy to the stuff I had done. And yeah, I'm really happy with the result, basically. And I think, you know, with what High Focus is doing now, I feel like I got the perfect avenue as well. So yeah, very happy with how it's all come out.